Hello everyone, hope you are all doing well. It's my pleasure to be with you today to present my presentation for the Get Speaking Intensive course. First, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Wala'i Aqbe Ahfad Munib Al-Masri Primary School. I was a former lecturer at Arab American University and an Access teacher. I have MA in Applied Linguistics and I have got a number of international certificates, and I have participated in a number of conferences in Palestine and online. I would like to thank Ms. Christiana and Ms. Rania Al-Harabi for being our moderators for the course. Much thank and respect for all of your efforts, and Mr. Saleh Amarni, my supervisor. Please, next. My presentation outline. So in my presentation, I will talk about brief introductory about enhancing vocabulary learning in the classroom. I will share with you some strategies that I use for teaching vocabulary as applicable for the English for Palestine material and as inspired by the Get Speaking course. I will let you see a video about my students practicing English, and finally I will share with you the importance of these strategies for both teachers and students. So this presentation is for the dynamic strategies aimed at improving English acquisition among students, and the methods mentioned incorporate engaging activities that facilitate active learning to make sure that English classes are both enjoyable and effective for students. So some of these strategies that I use with my students to achieve the best acquisition of English vocabulary. The first one is bringing real items for contextual learning. Bringing real items for class allows students to connect new vocabulary with tangible experiences, enhancing their understanding and retention. And this strategy creates a context that makes learning more relevant and more enjoyable for students. The second strategy is using visual reinforcement with the flashcards and posters, as flashcards and posters serve as visual aids, helping students reinforce their memory of words, and this strategy supports quick recall and helps in building a robust vocabulary base. The third strategy is interactive learning through games. Playing games that involve, for example, matching words and letters, words and pictures, makes learning fun and engaging. This strategy encourages participation and enhances motivation among students. The fourth strategy is sentence construction and conversations. Constructing sentences and facilitating conversations provide students with the opportunity to practice their vocabulary actively. So this strategy promotes fluency and confidence in language use. The last strategy is real-life situations for practical application. Integrating vocabulary into real-life situations helps students understand the practical application of the vocabulary and words, making them more likely to use these words in contexts outside the classroom. Next, please. These are some of the pictures for applying these strategies. We have a picture of the board with the flashcards. We have many helping aids that students bring. We have a game for matching, for example, the clothes with the boy or the girl to make them dressed. We have colors, we have some words and pictures so that students can match. And my lovely students who are in first, second, third, and fourth classes, now I will let you see a video for my students practicing using English language inside the classroom as well as outside the classroom. They are of different classes, and each video is connected to the English curriculum and has its own theme. Okay, let's start with the video, please. So the first one is for the second grade, where it's for the kids who talking about family and describing what people look like.
Hello, this is me. I am tall. I have black hair and brown eyes. This is my mother.
second video is for using flashcards to make questions and
What does he
sentences.
like? What does he like? He likes fish. What does he like? What does he like? He likes chicken.
Okay, here we use real items to describe clothes, making sure that they use singular and plural correctly.
White dress. I have that.
Okay, net.
Black shoes. Blue jeans. I have a brown hat. I have blue jeans.
And here we are using the helping aids students to talk about. Okay,
How are
make
you?
conversations.
Thank you.
At
What
the
do you
market.
like? I like tomato, carrot, and onion leaves.
So it's a real life communication for selling and buying food at the market. We assimilated that in the class to buy and sell.
And you are.
It's okay.
Thank you. How much? Then. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
It's okay.
Here
It's
we
the internet.
okay. Here we have real items, and first graders have to match the real item with the flashcard. It's a game. Before.
It's a red and
Okay.
black ball.
These are for applying
It's a green ball.
English language outside the
A red
classroom.
car. Hello, my name is Lays Ahmed Abu. Where is the flower? The flower is next to the pencil. Where is the ball? The ball is next between the keyboard and the mouse. Where is the ruler? The ruler is between the mouse and the pencil. Where is the book? The book is under the sofa. Goodbye. Hello, my name is Shul. Second grade. The pajamas are small. I'd like new pajamas. The jeans are small. I'd like new jeans. The shirt is small. I'd like a new shirt. The hat is small. I'd like a new hat.
Okay, thank you. You see that students are using language correctly in different contexts. For example, making sure that they use singular and plural aspects correctly with clothes. For more interesting videos, you can visit my page on the Facebook and YouTube, English Skills Practice for me, Miss Wala Yaqub. Okay, the next one. Okay, as you see, all of these strategies have great importance on both students and teachers since they create different learning styles. Students do not only learn using visual aids, but they also use audios. We have different styles like storytelling, playing games, songs, hands-on activities, etc. And all of that improve their retention and recall since different exposure to words in context strengthen their their memory, and this makes learning more engaging and motivating, as interactive techniques increase students' love to English language and their participation, and that encourages deeper understanding of the word. So learning words in context helps students grasp usage better than using them in word list, abstract word list, and support diverse proficiency levels. As you see, students are of different levels. Of sure, beginner or poor students need more abstract tools to speak English. However, we have to use all the instructions to ensure that all of them, poor and great students, progress effectively. And finally, that encourages autonomous learning. When students feel that they are the center of the learning at class, they start learning by themselves. So that develops independent learning skills for them. So finally, a final word for that, using a mix of different strategies for teaching English vocabulary in our classrooms helps learning learners not only to memorize words, but also we help them to use these vocabulary confidently and in contexts outside the classroom. Okay, that's it for my presentation. If you have any question, please feel free to ask. And thank you for the British Council for this opportunity for making me present some of my students' work in classroom and outside the classroom, and for our moderators for being a helping hand for all of us, not only for teachers, but also for the students as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Wala, for showing us how to make English relevant with the real-life situations. Thank you for this amazing presentation. Before moving forward to Ms. Sujud Ahmed, I would like to check if Ms. Manal Tarih is with us now.
Morning, can you hear me now, Rinda?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes, thank you.
Great to have you.
No, it was a technical problem.
I
Seems
totally
like that.
understand. Yeah, we face this during the online